Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie.
We're sipping again in the forest of Oregon.
Let's start the weekend.
Well, today marks the last sample in the first round of 5 Sip Friday for Season 3. We finally made it through the first round, and thank you so much to JFB 555 for this sample right here. And thanks to everybody for providing samples for us this year for 5 Sip Friday.
And thanks for watching all the videos.
If it's your first time joining us for 5 Sip Friday, we nose the glass, take 5 sips, trying to figure out what we're drinking, say whether or not we like it, and ultimately it is revealed. Let's get to the nose. That's chocolatey malt.
Ooh, and I got a lot of apple.
There's definitely a fruity presence here.
It's just like if you cut up your apples and you just sprinkle them with bourbon.
Oh,
Sprinkled.
boy. Sprinkled.
Smells delicious.
It does.
Sip one.
Cheers.
Oh. This was not what I was expecting.
It's exactly what I was expecting.
Wow, it's so malty, so chocolatey.
I am 100% on. I've got one single lane in my mind right now.
Yeah.
I had it on the nose, and I am sticking with it straight through. I'm not going to talk a lot about it.
No, don't.
I don't want to influence you, but I've got a straight ahead direction here that I'm thinking that this one is.
You know what's interesting about this? It reminds me of something we've had earlier in the season that somehow was finished in tequila barrels. And that's the same exact flavor profile I'm getting, except this is like so malty and so chocolatey.
Sip 1 was proofy too.
Yes. And you were like dead on in the nose thinking whatever you were thinking, and I was like, this is sweet and appley. It does not taste that way.
Sip number 2?
Yeah. I love being surprised. Man. Wow. It's a little smoky too. Like it's a little like
Hint.
dark chocolatey. Not camphor, but like almost a little tiry.
It's dark brown sugar, that is for sure.
Wow. I don't know how to explain this one. You do it.
Yeah, okay. Malty, flavorful, chocolatey, a little bit of an apple lingering around there. It is, I'm not going to say peated at all. I'm going to say a hint of smoke.
Yeah.
But charred oak, very deep, rich
Yeah.
charred oak, chocolate notes. I'm going to keep repeating myself at some point, but I also think that this is really proofy. I am still, after sip 2, I took a big gulp that time. It's really satisfying, and I'm still in that lane. I think I know what this is.
I'm glad you're confident. I'm feeling like I'm going to be fooled on this one. Let's go to sip 3. I kind of think that there still is a little bit of apple on the palate.
I think so.
Little honey, but man, it is malty and delicious.
This is right down Main Street flavor. I mean, it is a punch of chocolate and that barley malt is what I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
A little vanilla showing up here now.
It's a little stinky too.
What do you mean?
I think it's like the profile, but like the flavor itself is not like a crisp, clean fruit or anything like that. It's like a murky, the flavors are very distinct, but it's like a murky, like malty, chocolatey.
It's kind of like somebody spilled their beer on a very clean concrete floor and then it dried, and that's the smell that I'm getting.
I want to get to sip 5 because I want to know what you think this is, and you're going to be right probably.
We'll see. Sip number 4.
I can't even ask you, like, do you think it's a bourbon? Do you think it's a scotch? Do you think it's a whatever? Because you know what it is, apparently.
I do think that I know what this is. I at least type. I think I have the type.
Nothing's changing on this sip. I'm still getting a little bit honey, chocolatey, malty. I'm not going to waste a lot of time on this one.
There is some honey, you're right.
Yeah, it doesn't change much. It's just interesting.
It is really straightforward. Yeah, it's not changing.
Yeah.
We've had some this season that shift from sip to sip.
Yeah.
This is very, very consistent.
Let's do sip 5. I'm feeling pumped because you are excited about answering this, and
Julie's in the driver's seat today. Let's do it.
We know shorter videos are better anyway. Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, I don't know what to do with this one.
That last sip brought some like powdered chocolate sugar.
Mm-hmm. The powdered cocoa is a great note because it is chocolate, but there
powdered
is something.
Cocoa makes more sense than powdered chocolate sugar.
Yeah.
I don't know what that would be.
Yeah, but that when you said that, I was like, oh no, but powdered cocoa. That's great.
Yeah. Well, that's sip number 5.
Shoot, I don't know what this is.
Are you ready to? You just want to think about it?
Well, see, the thing is that you're so confident that I have thrown in my head like, is it this? Is it this? It's none of these. I don't know what to do with it because you're so confident. I know that anything I say is going to be wildly different.
Pretend I'm not even here.
Okay, perfect. Just like usual.
All right, we are ready with our guesses.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what you think of this one. Let me have it.
I don't know. So this reminds me of a Bull Run product we just had recently. It's probably not going to be Bull Run. Actually, I'm guaranteed that's not going to be Bull Run. But I'm going to go Bull Run single malt. I think that one was around 105.
Yeah, the bottle we just got the other day.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of that maltiness that I found in that. So that's kind of where I'm going to go. It's not a terrible guess, but whatever.
That was a 9-year age single malt from Bull Run in Portland. And I've actually decided that I'm going to go with an American single malt also from Portland.
Okay.
Because we know that the gifter of this sample lives in Oregon.
Oh.
So I'm going to go Portland too.
I didn't even make the connection.
I'm going to go with American single malt, and I'm actually going to take your guess from last week, I believe.
Oh, funny.
It's a whiskey I've never tried before.
Westward.
It's
You're
Westward.
going to go with Westward.
I'm going Westward because I just saw it literally this morning when we were at the liquor store.
Yeah.
They have a cask strength that's 125 proof.
Ah.
And this is proofy. This is hot.
Yeah.
And I think it's definitely in that neighborhood. Doesn't remind me of Westland. There's not even a mild peat influence here. I definitely think it's American. We have so many great American single malts here in Oregon. That's what I'm going with. I don't know anything more than I think it's a single malt, and I'm just going with the closest bottle, the one that I saw this morning, so let's give it a shot.
Yeah, and I went with one that's, kind of seemed familiar. Let's see.
Let's see.
Thank you, Jared B. 555.
The only thing on that Bull Run that tastes a little different than this is Bull Run has more coffee to it.
That's right.
And I didn't get a lot of coffee on this, maybe none. How'd we do?
Before Phil finds out, I wonder if you can read that.
I'm trying to peek.
It's Westward American Single Malt Whiskey, cask strength, 125 proof, age at least 4 years, sourced in Oregon.
Woo!
I mean,
that's the second time we've ever nailed one perfectly.
Second time. Bellamy for me. That's it. End of 5 Sip Friday.
3. Shut it down. Season 3, that's it. You know what? Every time we nail one of these, it seems to be that we're at a snow park in the middle of summer.
We were actually...
This is our good luck charm.
Yeah, we were like on the opposite side, further up the mountain. Yeah.
Yes. What else does he say? I see there's a lot of things written there.
So,
wow. Well, first off, I want to say it's the first time I've ever had Westward's cask strength.
Yeah.
I've had other Westward stuff, but I've never had this, and I like it. We didn't even say that.
Oh, yeah, I liked it too. And this profile is not something that I would drink at home, but I can appreciate this drink.
And I would say that if you're new to American single malts,
yeah.
This one the flavors are not super complex. It's something to dive into. And even at 125 proof, it's proofy, but it's satisfying, and I enjoyed it very much. So
tasty notes, I love it. So on the nose, we didn't get many of these right. On the nose, toasted sesame.
No way I would guess that.
Shortbread.
Maybe.
Caramelized sugar. Mm-hmm. Palate, graham cracker, black pepper, cacao. So we got that at least.
Yeah.
At least we knew it was chocolatey. Finish, baking spice, caramel, and tobacco.
Yeah, I can see all that. Tobacco is very gentle there. The caramel definitely hanging around. I don't know if we said it. I think you might have said it at some point.
Yeah. I feel like it's implied at this point.
It might as well be. Absolutely. Well, there you go. We just nailed one. How about that?
Oh my gosh.
Knowing where these...
what a way to finish the season. That's crazy.
Knowing where these samples are being gifted to us from has been a little problematic this year, but this is the first one that paid off for us.
And I didn't even realize they were from Oregon because I wasn't making the connection until you said that. So didn't help me today.
Literally from our own town. Well, thank you so much to Jared B555 for this sample. I think we've called you 6 different names today.
That's all right.
But this is fantastic. What an interesting, delicious sample and a great introduction for me to Westward Cask Strength. What did you think?
I can't believe you nailed it on the
either.
finale.
I'm really enjoying American Single Malts from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, that was just dumb luck.